Micky Collins talking to us after the 1-0 defeat at Haywards Heath. It's a bit hard to take, Micky, today.
That was a tough one. I thought it was excellent. I thought the performance was exactly what we wanted, and it was either going to be a mistake from the team that done it or a great goal, and it's a great goal, so you just got to take that on the chin. But chances created, thought we had a better side. So, it's football. You've got to do that, and fair play to them because they've stayed in the game and then they've scored an absolute brilliant goal. Nothing you can do about it. But we always say, Andrew, performances, and that performance from our boys today was exceptional. Without the icing on the cake, which would have been a goal, and we deserved it. But you know what? Great moving forward. I'm really pleased with the boys today. Attitude was exceptional, and they put a great shift in for the club on a bit of a tricky pitch, but it was great. It was really good, and yeah, tough one to take compared to Tuesday.
Yeah. We've drawn a line in the sand this week. You were quite critical of the performance in the home game against them on Tuesday. Have you drawn a line in the sand? What's gone before? And it's
absolutely.
Now all about the future.
Spot on. And we worked on it. Adam was part of it with the analysis on Thursday, and we went through it with the boys, and we just pulled a little few things out that we weren't happy with, and could we improve on this, and could we do this, and we changed the shape a bit today, and we stopped them. I think we showed them a bit too much respect the other night and let them play, and we stopped it today. And you know what, the two up front worked their socks off, and the two wide men done really well, and it was galvanised in midfield. I thought two midfielders did, and we were solid at the back right through the team. I thought it was excellent. It just that at the moment we just can't get that ball over the line, and that's it. And hopefully Tuesday we got some news on that, and we'll be able to announce that then, and a new striker will be coming in, and hopefully that will help, and hopefully that will bring the goals in and take the pressure off us.
You mentioned the front two again. A little bit unlucky at times, both Terrell and James there, with shots being blocked and turned away by last-ditch defending. It's small margins. We talk about it almost every week, but it's true. It
is small margins, and you've got to pay them some credit, because you've got to look at them defensively, and they've been solid. And you know what? Sometimes luck goes your way or it doesn't. But today you've got to look at them and think they rode their luck, and they were defensively, they were strong when they needed to be, and we just haven't been clinical. That's it. And if you look even in the first half, T goes through and cuts back and probably does get taken out, but you know what? It's one of those. A little bit more conviction, maybe he scores. We're 1-0 up. Totally different game. But you know what? That's how it's been. And the one thing you can't be is too downbeat, because what I've asked them to do today, they've done. The only thing they couldn't do is put the ball in the net, and they're disappointed out there, because that's a great performance. But it's where we move forward now, and then that's the most important thing. They know that. There's 12 to play. We've got to put some points on the ball, because it's been a while since we've won, and we've still got a tough run. So we've just got to knuckle down and do what we've been doing.
One or two changes this week. One of the two players not featuring now. You made decisions this week, which in the squad with the squad.
Yeah, ultimately, you know what? Sometimes you got to shake it up, and we did it. We put a certain thing in place a couple of weeks ago, and basically wanted to call out them players that are they here for the right reasons. And fortunately, it fell in my lap how it did. And what it has done is enabled us to now go and make a good signing this week, which will be a really big signing. And we're confident that will happen, as I say, on Tuesday, and that will move us forward. And if you look at, and we harp on about it, but it's been one of those seasons. I've never known a season where I've got 3 of my players that need operations. And I look today, not available today, and all right, Alec Fidesz packed up last week, but Brad Schaefer, ACL, Louis cartilage, Frankie not fit, Fraser not fit, Ben the goalie not available, and you go on and on. You know what? You can make excuses all you like, but it's very hard to go and replace that quality very quickly. So we've had to bide our time, and now we've managed to free up a bit of surplus. So we'll do that, and as I say, that'll come out on Tuesday hopefully.
And as you mentioned again on Tuesday, the playoffs are probably gone now, but we're 11th in the Isthmian League South East, 2 seasons in. There's a lot to be good and happy about.
Do you know the thing, Andrew, is when we was in step 5, we'd have given our right arm to be where we are, but we set a standard that's a lot higher, and that's across the club. So the fact that we're all that disappointed that we've just gone and lost a game of football like that, when we've actually played really well, shows you how far we've come. But what we can't do is we can't let this season just dwindle away. We need to put a run together, and we need to get some consistency and some performances. And then when we go into the summer, we're actually, with some players back that will be fully fit, we'll hit the ground running, and that's the most important thing. But this season isn't dead, and it's vitally important that with some of the big games we've got coming towards the end of the season, we may have a say on the playoff race. And we have to be strong enough to actually make a point of that, and that means that we've got to win games of football, and that's difficult when you're not scoring goals. And he's proved it, and we said it a couple of weeks ago against Hive. We looked a bit toothless, and that's how it's been. So you have to try and rectify that when your strikers are not playing. And as I say, hopefully we can do that this week, and hopefully we'll start getting some goals. But I thought we created a lot today, and And I looked at the stats from Tuesday night, and we put 15 crosses in. And we're just not getting on the end of it and converting. And but I'd be more concerned if we weren't creating anything. So tough pill to swallow today, but I'm very proud of it, and we'll go again.
Through week, and then VCD on Saturday with your old mate Keith McMahon in the other dugout.
Yeah, it'd be a good game. That'd be a good game, and it's at home. We put a performance in like that, and we take our chances. We've got a chance of winning, but they'll be a different animal. You know, they will be. But it's, you know, never stops. But I'm really pleased with them today. I'm going to go home and I'm disappointed we've lost. But actually, on the performance, I'm really proud of my group of lads.
Micky, thanks so much indeed.
Cheers, Andrew.